very welcome to this additional meeting. There's a feeling to speak like this right now. That let us try to very simply live. No, very simply we can try to explore uh, who we are, what is our true nature right now. Right now, no. Right now, who we are. No, not in the sense of finding name, what is our true name, or what is our true form, but finding out what is our true nature. Not name, not form, but what is our true nature. Because in the name, in the process of trying to answer this question, who I am, we go to the mind very quickly and we try to find out the form that I am, that we are, or the name that we are. No, like name means understanding of who we are, forming, being some kind of energetic form inside us. No, so no, none of these two. Let us try to see more simply that we are more a sense of being. No? We are the sense of being. Sense of being means like we are a sense of existing. No? This is what is being. No? Let us try to live this simple truth. No? We are existing. So this is one part of who we are. No? Right now. No? Another part is that as if we are doing something with what is happening inside us also. So we are doing something with what is happening inside us. I invite you to do something with yourself. Meaning to focus or to experience or to sense and feel yourself, who is existing and who is attending anything which is happening inside. Do not try to be yourself. You are already yourself. Trying to be ourselves is only going to result in engagement with something which is inside us. Where we are right now, we are letting everything remain as it is inside us, while we are focusing on ourselves, who is present. No, who I am or what I am, who is present here. No, what I am, who is present here. A direct look into the truth of who we are. No, a direct look into the truth of who we are. Not through thinking about it, not through trying to feel. A direct encounter of who we are. Like not giving any gap of time or effort here where the mind can enter. Like giving no gap. Immediately checking who or what I am, who is present right now. And this question is not about what is present inside me. And sometimes it may be so obvious for us to know that yes, what is present inside me and what I am separately. And sometimes it is not so clear also. If it is not clear to you, the difference between what is happening in you and what you are in which it is happening, then know that you cannot happen inside you, obviously. So you will never find yourself inside you. Try to listen. This is a very simple but direct pointing to wake us up from some form of hypnosis in which we get into many times. We cannot find ourselves inside ourselves. Whatever we will find will be inside ourselves only, and it will not be ourselves. No. So who we are is not changing, going anywhere, or coming from anywhere. We are this unmoving being. We are this unchanging being. So we do not need to make any effort to make ourselves still, make ourselves not moving, unmoving, or make any effort to not change. We do not need to make any effort in this way. Our only effort is to recognize, to sense, to feel, and to know our truth directly. So the feeling that I am myself, is this myself? Or it is a feeling happening in myself? No. It is a feeling happening in ourselves, even if very intimate, even if very, very capable of, covering up our natural sense of existence. But after all, it is happening inside us. See the difference even between who we are and even the sense that I am myself or I am the being. This feeling is happening inside us, and we are not happening inside us. Try to just get it. Try to get this pointing, which is a pointing to awakening right now. This is the attempt to wake up right now. Do not settle with anything less than yourself. Let us remain together here in this moment, and let us allow ourselves to be completely free from efforts in relation to who we are, so that all of our energy can be used only in observing that as what I remain when I'm not making any effort, who I am when I'm not making any effort to become anything. when I'm not making any effort to change any energies inside us, who I am. Is an encounter with the truth of who we are already by not going anywhere or by not changing anything, but just turning towards ourselves. We are just turning towards ourselves. This is the awakening call. It is not uh, a meditation guiding in that way. So let me say again, do not settle with anything less than yourself. And yourself is not moving and yourself is not changing. So if anything is changing inside or anything is moving inside, it cannot be ourself. We can leave it very simply. By leaving it, the identification we have with it also will be broken for right now. And we will start naturally coming back to our true state of being, in the sense that our attention or our energies will start coming back. And we will start sensing the true being that we are, who exists here. Let us stay here for another few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. Let us use all of our capacity to be very clear about what we are not. Anything which is moving inside us, we are not it. No, we are not it. Anything which is changing inside us, we are not it. Not only thoughts, feelings and sensations are moving inside us and changing, a more stable sense of state, energetic state, they are also changing, slowly but changing. Let us notice it right now. So right now we are noticing what is changing, meaning what we are not, but it is happening inside us, not what is happening outside us, but what is happening inside us, but we are not it. Essentially, this is what we are trying to see, feel and live. Meaning we are living the truth that what is happening inside me is not what I am. We are not living it, what is happening inside us. We are not living a feeling which is happening inside us. We are living the truth only. That by checking that, okay, so this feeling is happening inside me, it means I am not it. So is there anything that is not happening inside us, or that is not moving, or that is not changing? Is there anything left inside? Are you able to notice something which is continuously not changing, which is continuously not moving also, in one sense? Like something stable, something permanent. Yes, this is our sense of existence, naturally present all the time. We are just noticing it now. It was always there. We are just noticing it right now and living it right now. And even after living this sense of existence, which is true, which is our truth, immediately it results in certain feelings that are happening inside us. Be alert about it. Those feelings are not the sense of existence. They are just a result of living that sense of existence. And let us ignore them also right now. Let us continue our focus on our sense of existence only and nothing else. And now where we are, this sense of existence, we are living this sense of existence. This is most peaceful and most joyful in a subtle way. Very subtle joy is present here, but very continuous, like unbroken, like a constant, silent joy is here. This is the taste of truth that we are experiencing right now, which is present, which is uh, built in this sense of our existence. Sense of existence is truth. We are tasting truth, truth of who we are. Thank you for joining this guiding. At present, we are more comfortable and more simply absorbed in this sense of existence. But generally, it is more like a touch and go. We touch it and immediately we go back to the mind. Even then, it is very rewarding. But right now, we are more relaxed and just living. This is where the truth of who we are is revealed. No, this is where the truth of who we are is revealed. It is revealed by itself as we stay in this sense of existence. So very nice. If anyone want to talk to me, you can talk. Anna, you want to talk?
Gee, I don't exactly want to talk, but maybe just express my joy and gratitude for these extra meetings and just so happy to be here. Thank you so much, G.
I hope you were able to connect to this guiding that we lived together.
Um, G, I don't know if I'm struggling right now with I'm doing the 3 meditations every morning, and I'm doing Prabhat Shuddhi one each every morning, one each morning. Um, as I told you, I'm attending attention in a sense, and trying to figure this out. I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just attending. Yeah.
But what about this today's guiding? No, were you able to connect to it?
I was connecting and wandering out and connecting and wandering out like that.
How? So let us see right now once again, no? Because this is something so joyful that it can be done as many times as we feel, no? Inspired. So live your sense of. Would you like to? Would you like to live with me right now? Okay. So live your sense of existence. No, live your existence right now. No, and there will be some challenge. That challenge will be not really attention going so much, but more we are not succeeding in it, because the moment we succeed in it, attention does not go anywhere. Our attention is just going somewhere because we are not succeeding in it. Let us succeed together. So try to feel yourself when you are trying to feel yourself right now. You will come to the most subtle state of energies inside you, but they are inside you and they are not you. And this is not a sense of existence. So come to it first. Meaning ignoring all the gross, all the all the moving things which are inside us, energies inside us, ignoring all of them. Coming to most stable, most experientially unchanging uh, aspect of ourselves right now, which is inside us only, and which we are not. So you came to this now, yes. So now this this what you are experiencing, most stable aspect inside you, can be used as a mirror now to reflect back onto who you are. Do not try to drift away from this most stable experience or aspect inside you. Keep your focus on this. While it is confirming that you exist right here, looking at it, looking at this unchanging aspect of you or less changing aspect of you. No? Because inside us there is nothing unchanging in that way. But we are that unchanging. Not that there is anything inside us which is unchanging. No? So let both the facts be in one light right now. That something which is very, very less changing, maybe almost not changing inside me, like a sense of stability, like a sense of constantness or something, and myself. So here you are the experiencer, and what you are experiencing is a sense of stability. You turn towards yourself now. Turn towards yourself, the experiencer. It's a subtle move, it's a subtle change of attention towards yourself. And and as soon as you are able to turn towards yourself here right now, somehow that which you were focusing on is not in focus anymore, and almost not there anymore. And something else is here now in your experience, in your perception. No, that something else is sense of existence, our own existence. We are existing. Our sense of existence is the most subtle thing that we can focus on, and also most difficult in one sense. But together it is very easily possible. So this time, are you able to connect to this?
Yes, Ji, thank you so much. Alone, I try this many, many times a day now for quite a month or two. But with you, it was very possible. Thank you.
I noticed that when you are ready, like when you are interested, like you are trying already, meaning it is showing your interest in it, your totality of your intention in it. Then, when somebody is speaking from here, you somehow start listening from here also, and that works. That works as a way to kind of bring your sensitivity or your awareness into it. You feel like, oh, like as if I'm in, I'm in my sense of existence now, which is the biggest achievement, by the way, in spirituality. Biggest achievement when we are in the sense of existence, not experiencing or trying to experience. No, in it. You are in it now. And this is not going anywhere. And it is so joyful that you are also not going so easily anywhere from here. No? Joyfully residing, staying as who we are. It is going to be like a glimpse in the beginning, like a coming and going. No? But this door is going to become easier and easier for us in one sense. Like this access will become easier and easier for us. And our stay here will become longer and longer also. At some point, we will just stay here and we will live everything from here only. We are already going to experience bliss of our own existence, while as a bonus, experiencing everything else that happens inside us. Everything else obviously is going to become lighter, like less impactful in a way on us, because the bliss that we experiencing here of our own existence is constant. Our existence is constant. However, everything else that is happening is only continuous. Try to live with me also this. You are constant. And everything else that you are experiencing is continuous. In a small or a big loop, in a small or big circle. So sometimes some things are repeating very fast. Some things are repeating after a day, a week, a month, or even a year. But they are only continuous. However, you are constant. You are never not existing. So it's good. Very, very nice. And this is an amazing place to look at our own thoughts, feelings, and everything which is inside us. During this time, nothing has changed. Let us be clear about it. Nothing of our body, mind, and thoughts and feelings and their patterns and has not changed. It's just our relation has changed with it, or our relation with ourselves has changed. Our relation with ourselves was through all these thoughts and feelings and everything. Now we have a direct relation with ourselves. Direct. No? Now we do not have to go through any thought, feeling, or state to experience, to feel, and to live ourselves. So this is that breaking that barrier. No? We have broken that barrier today. No? Where we need to depend on a certain state inside us to feel that peace, which is nothing but a faraway echo of the bliss which is naturally present in your existence. Now you are not seeing the reflection of the moon here in your existence. You are living the very moon and the moonlight, and you are being the very moon and the moonlight also, in a way. It's an amazing experience to living our existence while the existence which we are living is which we are, what we are also. You know, it's a little bit of a uh, not so elegant when I'm sharing in the words, but try to feel the truth of it. This is the most unique experience we have in existence, because here we are experiencing, and what we are experiencing, we are that only. So it's a very special type of experience. It's not a regular type of experience. So let us be clear about it. Many of us misunderstand it because we take it like a regular experience. Like we just care about the quantity of joy. We don't care about the quality of it. It's a radically different experience. Radically different experience. Where we are not trying to fill ourselves with joy. No, we are already full of joy, just living it. There is such a freedom and openness here. We don't have to quickly, fill our pockets with diamonds here. Here we are the diamonds. Just waking up to the truth, no? Just waking up to the truth that I am this treasure of existence. I exist, or I am existing. I think this is very good. Thank you.
I would like to enjoy together in the sense of where we reached in the meditation, in the guiding, and enjoying the content in the sense of speaking or exploring something, and without or hopefully as little as possible losing.
Oh yes, yes. It is possible that when we have not experienced water in a hot summer day, then when we come to the water pool, let's say a pond, no, that we will enjoy. No, we are absorbed in it very joyfully. No, but also it is possible to continue enjoying it while we can become conscious of it also now. Where I am, conscious of the joy, conscious of ourselves being in this joy. No? So in this similar way, I feel that at first, when we taste the existence, taste our existence, it feels more like joy because we are searching for joy, and we do not pay attention to the truth aspect of it in a way, you know, which is the more important aspect of ourself than the joy. No? Because if we are not true, meaning if we are not constant, then that joy which we are experiencing, which is coming out of ourselves, is also not constant. No? It's also going to go away very soon. No? So the importance of truth of who we are is more than the joy that is experienced here. And right now that is possible because you have tasted your joy of your being enough. You know. And without getting out of this pool of our own existence, let us become more conscious or aware now here, without getting out of it, remaining in the sense of our own existence, but now a little more consciously, in the sense that not trying to withdraw consciousness from anywhere, not trying to do anything with what is happening inside us. Even now, still we are in the same exact approach of living ourself, not what is happening inside us. So if consciousness is happening inside us, then we don't need this consciousness. Consciousness, if happening inside us, meaning as a objective consciousness, that I am conscious of this consciousness we do not need here. We need a fundamental consciousness here, by the way, which also is present inside our sense of existence. Our sense of existence has three element or aspects. Truth, that I am constantly existing, not continuously, constant, unchanging, meaning this truth is unchanging, that I exist. And the experience or the fragrance that is coming out of it, or the environment in which we are here, is joyful. And there is a consciousness also, constant, of this constant existence. There is a consciousness aspect is also here. Use this consciousness. Don't look at it from the eyes of mind, but look at yourself from your own eyes. Your own eyes are that inbuilt fundamental consciousness. Not the objective consciousness, but this is a subjective consciousness. No? This consciousness is used only for subjective purposes. For as we can say, like, this is not used for customers. It is only for office use, internal office use. So this is that internal consciousness. Use this right now. Everyone, I'm sure you are with me also. So without going out of this clear knowing of our existence, without going out of experiencing this joy also, which is also part of the package of who we are, now being conscious, but not using the mind consciousness here, but using the natural consciousness which is present here as a effortless consciousness. That is what I call wonder. Wonder is the fundamental consciousness present in the being. Wonder. It is not objective. It is not searching for anything. It does not look at life in the seer seen model. No. Perceiver perceived model. It doesn't look at life in this way. This is the way of the being of looking at things. Wonder is the way of the being to look at things. No? Right now, look at yourself. And all of it is so internal that sometimes you will feel that I am conscious of my existence. Then very next moment, I am actually knowing my existence. No, I'm living my existence. I'm being my existence. I'm experiencing my joy. No, I am my joy. You know, it is so one. This whole thing is so one that do not make a mistake of separating these three things as truth is separate, joy is separate, and consciousness is separate. They are not. They are one and only one thing. They are one and the same thing. So are we good like this?
Very good. And I'm not sure if you said it in this guiding, but I to not stop short. What you also just said, not go with the first joy I'm feeling, which is the joy inside, which might be already very attractive after the desert, like water after the desert.
Yes.
But it's not or maybe it's not the joy. And same with consciousness. To stay or to look longer and to not grab it and run away type of thing, I fear.
Yes. And the joy that we experience in anything which is happening inside us is a sort of a reflection, or we can say flavor, of our own joy, of our own existence. The consciousness that is present inside us as an objective consciousness, what we call consciousness of the mind, objects, thoughts, feelings, and I'm thinking, I'm feeling, I'm seeing. No, all of this is objective consciousness only, and it is also sort of a subset of our inherent effortless consciousness, which is present and part of our existence always. So let go of this also, like transcend this also, leave this also. Do not try, because otherwise we will start trying to become conscious of our existence through the mind. Meaning there is something inside us happening, like an activity happening inside us, which is trying to become conscious of who we are beyond. No, it's not going to happen. It will be very stressful, and we are only going to fail. So this is not what we are doing right now. That is more contemplation or inquiry that happens in the mind. No? But right now we are directly experiencing our existence beyond everything in which everything is happening, including the inquiry. Inquiry happens inside us because mind is inside us. No? Right now we are beyond the inquiry also, self-inquiry, or any other form of contemplation. That's what it means, that we are beyond effort right now. Do not touch effort here. Don't try to make effort to be conscious. I'm just inviting you, and if you may get hooked into what I'm sharing, like you may connect to what I'm sharing, and it will work. It's a call for awakening. It is a call for you. I'm calling you the being who exists, not what is happening in you. No, this is a direct call from one being to another. And it is very possible that you are able to connect very simply, and some are maybe not able to connect at all. It is very possible. It's all right. We can talk about these things a little bit, and it may help also. No, but right now where we are is different. So what we think about anything, including ourselves, it happens inside us only, in about which we are talking. as if we are the room, we are the space of this room, and in this space of room we are a person who is thinking about what is the space. It's as if like this. But if you experience your own existence, will you not come to know who you are? That's what we are doing right now. Not doing any other activity or other spiritual practice. The most direct spiritual effort or practice, or no practice or no effort. Like this. Directly coming to our existence. And in our togetherness, it is possible really. Alone, it is kind of tricky because it is so subtle that we just miss the point continuously. Here we can get to the point, to the pointing. No? So then we are good now. Thank you. So basically, awakening simply means living or realizing the truth that I exist. No? This is what is awakening. No? But what happens after that somehow defines, in one sense, whether this was an awakening or just an attempt of mind only, where we failed, not that we succeeded. No, if we remain absorbed in this sense of existence after now, then we succeeded actually, because there is so much joy. The reality is here. Reality of our existence is here, which is so powerful that we don't feel like going out of it so easily. Like there is nothing there which is more valuable or more attractive or more interesting. So then we have succeeded, I feel. But when we do not succeed, then it is followed by, okay, now I know that I exist. Now let's see whether it solves my problems or not. Where to place it now in my, uh, scenario, in my, view of my spiritual journey, spiritual growth. All these things are basically happening in the mind only, which is happening inside our sense of existence. So basically we came back to mind again after looking at or able to have a glimpse of our own existence. Now we are thinking, okay, what to do with it now? How it will help me? What is there in it for me? No, there is nothing in it for you in one sense, and there is everything in it for you. Like everything of it is yours, and everything of it is you. No. And in that way, it is absolutely not useful in terms of egoic mind, and in truth, it is most valuable. No? So it is not useful at all in terms of, okay, what is the use of it? What I got out of it? Did it solve my problem? In that way, it is not useful. However, it is most valuable. Most valuable. Because it doesn't solve our problems. It wakes us up where we do not feel any problems. Because there are no problems. You are truth, you are joy, you are consciousness. Sat Chit Anand. No, this is what we are here. Now, if we are continuously, I'm saying if because it depends on every one of us. If we are continuously joyful and if we are naturally knowing that I am truth, my existence is constant and true, constantly true, and we are naturally aware of the content which is happening inside us as a whole, then do we really need to solve anything? In one sense, nothing there left to be solved now, no? Like the only one problem of life called suffering ended here. Like that problem was solved now, which is results in bliss, no? Bliss which cannot be taken away by anybody or anything. Now, whatever happens inside us is not going to take away that bliss, because we are disturbed not by what happens outside of us. We are disturbed by what happens inside us, no? Now, this, what happens inside us, cannot take away this joy, this bliss. No? So, awakening basically is awakening of the being who is containing everything in it and not giving value to itself, giving value to everything that is happening in it. No? This is awakening basically. So, this is an awakening call. That's what I meant. It was not. It is not for solving problems that we think we have of the person that we believe we are. That journey may continue still, because it is relative. Can you be a person without another person existing out in the world? Can you be a person without any person in this whole world? Can you be an individual self also in that way, without any other individual self existing in the world? You cannot. But can you be this what you are right now, without anything existing anywhere in this world? Yes, you can, and you are. Without any relation, without any dependency, without any reference to anything. This is independent, true existence. I am. Story ends here. Story of the person, false self. And the new story begins here. When we will live in life, no? A story of the self that we are. No? We will live as the self now, no? Why we will not live as ourself now? Because living as ourself is living the truth of who we are. Nothing more rewarding than living the truth, no? Joy is something very outer in a way, almost not significant for the self. It's like, okay, joy or no joy, I am truth, no? The truth is producing joy, not that the joy is producing truth, no? Truth is like the like the like the gem out of which light is coming. That light is joy. No? But the gem has to be there to produce light. Not that the light can produce the gem, no? That diamond, no? Like this. So thank you. Thank you. It's a very nice. No?
Yeah, I just want to come in front of you. There is no question. But just I want to look with you. Like I'm feeling like blank. I don't know, nothing like. So just no.
You are feeling blank.
So I just want to look with you.
So what does it mean? Like what is the relevance of feeling blank right now? Because we are not trying to feel what we are feeling right now. We are trying to experience who we are, no? Isn't it? So what is the relevance? Like how does it fit here in this? Can you try to bring me here so that I understand that how to respond? No?
Uh, I
It's fine. Take your time. You can talk to me after that, maybe. Yeah. What I felt like sharing, the moment when you were talking just now, I can share, and it may fit in what from where you are speaking, or may not. So accordingly, you can speak later on also. Are you feeling free? Then you are in your existence right now, truly. Are you feeling free to be, not free to move? Then you are in your true existence. You are in your existence truly. Not that I'm free to move, but I'm free to be. I'm existing freely without effort. Then we are in our existence truly.
Yes, Ji. I'm feeling free to be. That's just
It's so amazing.
not like how to express that. It's not coming. That's why I'm feeling blank.
I see. Blank was in relation to expressing, not in relation to experiencing ourselves. It's so nice. You are like laughing and crying at the same time right now. This looks like a valid response when you are experiencing yourself truly, which is not often found in the reports which say that, oh yeah, I am experiencing myself. It's not so small thing that, oh yeah, I know myself now. Let's talk about other things now. What other things? What are the other things we can talk about now? What other things left to be talked about now? Meaning worth talking. Is there anything left to be talked about after this? Or is there energy or interest left in you to talk about anything? There is nobody who does not know that I exist, no? But not the same way. No? Everybody knows I exist. Yes, yes, this I know. Talk about something else. Say something new. I heard this so many times, you know. Maybe, would you like to know I exist the way I know? Maybe that will make a difference. No? Living our own existence is meditation. Living our own existence is satsang. Dhyan and satsang is living our own existence. But truly, not thinking about it, not trying to feel ourselves. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No, that is an attempt, trying. That is a trying, not that we are succeeding. No, we are succeeding right now. Not that we are trying. No, we are not at the trying stage of trying to live ourselves. No? We are actually living ourselves, our existence. No? Any one of you who can connect with me, immediately you are in. And there is no how to about it, by the way. If any one of you is sitting outside of the door thinking that how to, there is no how to. Just join in, just listen, connect, and in. There is no how to about it. There was never a how to about, you know, coming to who we are. So I think very good. Thank you. Very nice. Deepa, you want to talk?
Namaste, Rajee.
Namaste.
So there are times where I feel like, it is not me who is enjoying that moment. There's somebody who's sitting, inside me who is enjoying it. And as soon as I, realize it, it's gone. How to not, take my mind over, and it comes in phases. It's very minute. Let's say, I am doing something and I'm just enjoying it, and it's not me who is enjoying it, and it's not me who is doing it. But as soon as I just, realize it, it just goes away.
Oh yes, yes. It is true. There's only one kind of assurance that not only we live our existence, true existence, no, live our true existence. Not only we live our true existence, but also we become conscious of our true existence. No? That is the only guarantee, no? Then there is no alternating. There is no flip flop anymore now, because who we are here consciously remains exactly who we are at any point of time in any state or any state. No. Now whatever happens inside us does not alternate, does not replace us anymore. No. This is the only guarantee. No? Until then, what we are calling ourselves is not really ourselves. It is also a image created out of the direct experience of who we are. So our experience was true of who we are, but we were not true that time as who we are, who we should be. No. So it is not only the truth has to be experienced, truth of who we are has to be experienced by us for freedom. No, it is not only that we have to experience the truth of who we are truly, but also we have to be the truth that time consciously to know that I am experiencing my existence for freedom. No? This is how freedom happens. Then there is no mind that can come now, because mind does not come in the sense of attack. Mind comes in the sense of offer. Like, hey, are you confused about yourself? You feel, oh yeah. I thought that I have the sense of existence and I'm this, but now I'm kind of not clear. Mind immediately will give you a closest possible guess, which is a service. Mind is offering without any cunningness or without any bad intentions behind it. Only good intentions. But it works against us. You know. So mind is a mechanism, not somebody like like a you know uh, devil power or something there. No, mind is just a mechanism working under unconsciousness, of course, with all the good intention towards us. So its capacities are limited. It cannot guess ever who we are. So mind can never guess who we are. That's why whenever we ask the mind who we are, it will try to give its best guess, no, based on whatever it has recorded so far. That's why the more we experience ourselves without really realizing who we are, the more mind becomes wise in this sense. Mind becomes more efficient in producing the self-image, and it offers that. So this is what you are, and we feel, oh yeah, that's true. This is myself means I exist, but somehow you should check: are you free here? The taste of freedom is very different. Meaning, taste of complete freedom is very different. Where we are not caring about I I should continue experiencing myself, otherwise I will lose this, lose this. No, why? Let it don't experience anything here at all. Don't be conscious of anything here at all. Don't try to become anything, remain anything at all. Still you remain as who you are, free being, naturally joyful, you know, effortlessly conscious. Conscious of what? Conscious of what? Conscious of the whole thing called my life, which happens inside us, no? Or what we call mind. There's just one thing to be conscious of. There are many things to be conscious of. No? For the being that we are, there is just one thing to be conscious of, which it contains all of it, no? All my life, my body, my mind, my relation, my activity, all of it is just in one place inside, no? It's not like many things, no? But when we are in it, then in the detailing there are so many things. There is something called myself also. There is something called my life also. There is something called, you know, ego also. There is something called true self also. No? Here in your existence, there are no such thing as ego or true self. There's just one reality, no? You. So basically all those areas, all those things that we talk about like self and ego, they are just images within the mind only, no? Yeah, howsoever accurate they might be based on howsoever true our experience of ourselves, but they are after all images only. What we are living right now is truth of who we are. Let go of all those images and see, still you will remain as yourself here. No? So this is a place for letting go of all the previous experiences and knowledge and see what happens. Not that trying to be gentle about it. No, no. Let's be as bold as we can about it. So I hope that I answered what you were asking for. Until then, this is going to continue because our self-knowing and everything is happening in the mind field only until then. Mind field means
How
being
to
that which is
do,
happening inside us. No? Yeah. How to do what?
sorry, how to do it, like how to reach there,
Where
where,
where?
where I'm just one, like,
Uh, uh,
I understand mind make up things. I
ha
understand,
ha.
mind is somewhat helping me based on my vibration or based on my current frequency, which I am in, gives me the solution. But how to be one with it so that, I can
One with what?
one with myself, like totally, like
How
my
you can
mind
be
is
one with
one with,
yourself?
like my
I don't
mind.
think we are talking about the same thing. Can you
Oh,
explain how can you be one with yourself?
so, what I'm trying to say is that if I am, addressing something or if I'm doing something, I'm in that moment, I'm present in that moment. Okay. Suddenly mind kicks in. How that not to let the mind kick in and how to, just be in that present moment and,
I told you in the very beginning, be conscious of your own existence. This is the how. How to. This is the how to. Now, if you do not know how to be conscious of your existence, then there can be a how to about that also. But the answer is still same. No? We think that mind comes in the sense that it blurs, it takes away my natural wisdom. Not really. Mind comes in means we forget who we are. That's the only thing that happens. And then afterward, everything else. Then we believe in some way who we are. Then based on what we believe we are, we make decisions. We believe the other things of the mind also accordingly. No? So the only guarantee is to not forget who we are, which is what I said, that be conscious of your own existence. Conscious, not experiencing. Conscious of our existence means that I am this who is present, who is existing without effort. End of statement here. There is no other thing that we have to take care that when mind will come, what will happen. Right now, mind comes as an alternate. Mind comes to replace us. If we remain in conscious knowing of who we are, then mind will come as an activity or as a ability only of who we are that time also, the true self. No? Yes. We do not know yet that with forgetting ourselves, what all comes in, how much darkness comes in a way, and with remembering ourselves, how much light comes in. We are the light, by the way, here, and we do not need to ask the question that when the darkness comes, what to do. No, darkness will not come. So there is no need to ask what to do when darkness comes. Mind being darkness in this case. Darkness being absence of our natural wisdom. No. So our natural wisdom will never be absent. No. So your question is very accurate, very correct, but this is the answer. Do not leave the light of your self-knowing. Then you will never have any dark moments in your life. Inside, inside. Where you will feel that I don't know what to do. I don't know what is this. No.
Yes, it makes sense now. Yeah.
It does. And here, when you will be staying as a self-conscious being who is existing now, your attention will work like a spotlight, like a flashlight in your hands. When you move a flashlight somewhere, you are the one who moves the light, focuses on something. You are the one who sees also at what you are focusing on through the light. Yes? So there will not be any confusion that whose light is this? Who is looking at it? There will be no who, many who's. There will be just one. No? Like one unified being looking at something. Ah, okay, this is this. Ah, no, it is not. So one seer, one light, one being. No? You are the one being, one light, and one seer. The seer and the being is same thing. Light is the attention that comes out of it. Okay, let me see what it is. Right now we are dependent on mind in that way. Mind being the collection of conclusions and conditioning and kind of habitual reflexes that come out of it also in a way, no? Like when nothing works, the default way takes over. No? And that default way mostly is not really the nicest way that we want to approach life. Mostly that is the worst in a way. But again, mind is not really something which is disturbing us intentionally. If we want our mind to give better responses, even when we are not there, we should improve our mind. Meaning we should work on the energies of body, mind, and like mind consciousness. No? It's really as simple as this. Like practice more. Let's say we are practicing, kung fu or something, no, like. But when the enemies come, that time we are defeated. Practice more, so that because when the enemy comes, that time we feel fear. When we feel fear, we get panic. When we get panic, we lose superficial level of training of the mind. We only have that which is very ingrained inside us. No, so then practice so much that it becomes ingrained. No, even when that enemy comes, panic everything and still. Like for example, we don't forget to walk, generally speaking, when enemy comes or panic comes, no? Because it is so ingrained. It is also a habit and training of the mind only. It's not like, okay, because I'm a human, I can walk. No, not really. So this is about the training part of the mind. If we want to improve our life in our absence, when mind works, then let us improve our mind. Mind is our, in this case, assistant or something, which represents us when we are sleeping. Like one guy came to a friend. Friend was hiding, like inside, was there, and the servant, the house guy, servant opened the door. And then the servant goes to the owner that your so and so friend has come. He says, I kind of don't want to meet. Tell him that I'm not here. He goes to the guest and says, my sir is saying that he is not here. So this is not a well-trained servant, no? It's a joke, no? Train your servant well, no? And know also that you are the boss. We are the master, no? The presence, the being that we are is the master. Mind is the servant, no? So automated, continuously working, ready to work anytime we want, but does not know really what to do. That we have to tell, no? That we have to decide. No? It will do anything for whatever we want, for the master that we are, no? And it is doing everything for the master only, you know. But if master is sleeping and giving wrong messages and wrong instructions and wrong commands, whose fault it is? No? So just thought to tell you. So this is one part of it, but part of what happens like I want to respond to life better. So this can take care. But there are other times also maybe, or even right now also you are saying that no, not only I want to respond better to life, but I want to respond as myself also to life when I am living in life, because I do not want to stop experiencing my truth at any point of time, even for 1 second even. So for that the answer is self-consciousness. There is no other alternative for that. What is self-consciousness? What we lived just now? Giving value to our own existence, because our existence is always true. We are always truly existing continuously, constantly. No? So giving value to this truth, this truth that I am constantly existing. And somehow we will become free from the identification with the mind, which is happening inside us. Identification like a hypnosis. We are like hypnotized by what is going on inside us. You know. So that has to be broken, and then we naturally feel, consciously feel or know that I exist. And this consciously knowing I exist cannot be taken away by any movement of mind now. Once we have self-consciousness sufficiently, we cannot lose it. Now it doesn't matter what happens in our body, mind or life, no? Just a sufficient self-consciousness is what is required. Yeah, I think we are good then.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's very good. I'm very happy to talk to you. If we want to know ourselves, no? Shall we search for ourselves first, or shall we already start knowing ourselves? No? This is also a big question, a eye-opener, I think, for many beings. I want to know, like let's say we want to know ourselves. Shall we search for ourselves, or shall we already start exploring who we are? No? In this light where we are, start exploring already, no? Because we exist already or not. So this who exists is truth, and we can directly start living it. Minus the hypnosis or identification with the mind. Minus. No? That has to be broken also. No? So that identification with the mind is what is giving us the impression that this is not a big deal. I know this very much that I exist. No, we don't. Right now we don't. And the moment we accept that, yes, I don't really know truly what it means to know that I exist. Now we have a possibility that we can truly know it. Spiritual growth is what happens in the mind. Correction, improvement. No? Awakening is what happens outside of the mind, no? In the being. No? Awakening does not happen in the mind. No? We can have a glimpse of who we are from the within the mind, in a way, which is a very strange thing to really look at, in one sense, because we are that this existence, this being, in which that mind is happening, through which we are looking at ourselves. What a complicated relation we have here. Not that we have got into the mind, like there is no way we can, like, is there a way that sky, whole of the sky, entered into the cloud which is happening in it? Is it possible really? And if it is possible, where will be the cloud now? Is the cloud not in the sky still? And if cloud is in the sky, then how sky can be totally into the cloud? Do you see my point? That everything that is happening inside us, the mind, is happening inside us. How can we go inside it? It is impossible. It is impossible for us to go inside the mind. We cannot go inside the mind. There is something else happening here. We are missing it in some way. No? This is what is called identification. We are identified with the mind, not that we are in the mind. Let's be clear about it. There's a big difference. We are trying to be free from mind in the sense that I'm caught up in the mind and I have to be free from it. Like I have to get out of it. We cannot get out of mind because we are never in the mind. No? Just be clear about this simple things. No? Try to see the identification part. What is identification? Who you are. Simple question. Can break the identification if truly asked and sincerely attempted. No? Who I am. And don't accept until you are 100% contented by the answer. Right now only, in just few seconds only. Very quickly check this answer. I don't think so. This answer, no, I don't think. Like keep discarding all the answers which you are not happy with right now about who you are right now. Just accept the answer where you are 100%. 100%. I repeat, when you are 100% contented with the answer, then only settle. Check right now who I am. Is going to break that hypnosis, that identification, which causes that hypnosis. Don't try to go to the thoughts related to thinking about who I am. No, stick to the very single question, who I am, and immediately try to get the answer. Not through process. Immediately, immediately ask the question. Immediately get the answer. Don't go in a process of thinking of who I am. And immediately get the answer. Immediately evaluate and discard if you are not 100% contented with the answer right now. This can break the identification. For example, meaning it can break the identification right now. In fact, if whole of you can attempt to ask the question who I am, the very asking of the question can break the hypnosis. Because the hypnosis is so delicate. It is like a dream. No, it's not at all real. No? So the very asking of the question who I am is more than enough. But because we are not asking the question wholeheartedly right now, and why we are not asking, that is a big question now. Then that is from where the spiritual growth begins now. No? Okay, let me sit. Why I am not asking this question? It means there is some other question important for me. There is something else more important for me right now. Now that is the spiritual growth going on now. No? From where I had the feeling that let's be more stable, more undivided. Doing whatever we want to do, but more undivided in what we are doing in the spiritual direction. Because the more undivided we are, the more of ourself is doing that thing, and the more of ourself is doing that thing, the higher chances of disidentification from the mind. It's not about what we do, it is how much of ourself is doing it in order to be disidentified from the mind. Meaning, a certain threshold is here. Everybody has a different threshold. Like, if we are only 40, 50%, let's say, of ourselves doing anything, then we may experience ourselves up to some degree, the truth of who we are, but we cannot be disidentified from the mind. The moment, let's say, for some it could be that the moment you are 60% of you is doing any task, the truth of who we are is exposed, and the falsity of mind also. Like, what the hell is this? Why I'm looking at mind continuously for 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 wisdom? Like, as if thoughts are going to tell me what I need in my life. This is how de-hypnosis, like we get hypnosis broken, which is possible gradually also. But the key here is that even if we are watching our mind in order to be free from the hypnosis with it, how much of ourself is watching matters. Not how much of mind is watched by us. No? That is less important, even if just one thought dancing in different forms for 1 hour. But how much of ourself is watching is important here to succeed. No? This is the point. Thank you, beloved. I have the feeling that we are doing very well, but if any one of you feel that you are not able to connect and you want to ask anything, you can talk.
Namaste. Please correct if I'm not right. It is a very interesting that it's look like everything upside down now, and everything which was experiencing now more in a part of experiencer, and I feel so strong here, so, how to say, comfortable, and for the first time I can see everything very clearly and very stable. Yeah.
It's good. Any confusion you have? Any question? Is it a sharing or just
Yeah, it is like more sharing, and if it is not correct or if something is not, please correct this.
Then you should say more, because what you shared was a more direct experience and your version of looking at it. Say in such a language where it comes into some kind of common or standard language, where I can also relate to it in a way, through the language that you speak. So, what you told me, let me just explain so that you can confirm that this is what you said. No? Because what you are saying might be ultimate truth, might be a mind fabricated truth. How to know? This is the point. One simple pointer is how much happy you are now, how much peaceful, joyful you are now. More joyful, more peaceful in this version where what is being experienced has become the experiencer more. Before it was more separately experienced and the experiencer was more separate from it. So Is the joy growing? Is the peace growing?
Yes, it is very much growing, and I was never so free as I am now, and I was never so peaceful as I am now, and I was never so sure that this is true.
So this sense that I was never so sure that this is truth as I am now, this is already a clear thing. Then it is just a sharing, and thank you that you shared. It's beautiful because this clarity that I was I'm more sure than ever now that this is truth. Nobody else can tell us or verify that yes, you are a verified discoverer of truth. No? It's not really like this. No? Only we can confirm because with this comes the peace, which is growing more, joy, contentment, like happy. Yes, and also a sense of being unburdened by that constant work that we are doing in our life in the direction of spirituality. Now it's time to live life. You know, not to just keep working. No. So it is very clearly indication that what you are saying is truth. The peace also grows, joy also grows for the same reason that we are unburdened, by that sense of work that we are doing with life continuously. When we see that that life which I am working on is myself only, you know, like what I'm experiencing is myself, not really some object or some energy or some mind or some thought or some structure or something. So that is where unburdening happens more, no? Unburdening of that unburdening from that sense of effort that is going on, and also fear is less here. Meaning not fear is not there here because there no or nobody else here now. No? It's just my own hand. No? Like this, it feels like this. Our attention looks like our own hand. Maybe different way we can experience. Peace is also because of the same reason. Like there's a level of peace, there's a level of being, our own being, no? There's a depth of our own being, which is possible to be discovered through this simple sharing which I shared today, the guiding, where there's an unbroken peace. At the mind level, we might be confused. Looking at the word that, oh, this kind of is not nice, no, this situation, this person, this encounter with life is not nice. However, that level of being where the unbroken peace is present inside us, it still remains connected to the truth of life that it is one. And that's why the unbroken peace remains unbroken. And as soon as we become aware of that level of our own being, we have accessed or we have achieved or attained unbroken peace. So unbroken peace is attained by attaining a depth of our own being consciously, discovering and living that depth of our own being from where we are connected to life, or we know the truth of life that life is one. That's where there is a natural sense of peace here, which is not broken by anything that happens. On the superficial level, at the body mind level, still the sense of fear or conflict or confusion may happen, while the unbroken peace still remains unbroken. Do you see my point? So I think this is something similar that you are talking about now. That the deeper truth has been discovered and being lived very happily now, more and more. It is more and more life is resolving itself into one harmonious wholeness within yourself first. All my thoughts, all my feelings, all my states, all my instincts and all my levels of energy, they are actually one thing, not many things, and they are being lived in service to myself only. No, yeah, I think this is good then. Then this is very very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such a discovery. Thank you.
True discovery does not so much depend on that which is discovered. No, we think like, oh, what is discovered is something so powerful that we are not losing it now. It depends on the discoverer. how sincere the discoverer is, how interested the discoverer is in that, no? Because there are some beings who discover, let's say, a small isolated, mm, you know, holiday destination, and they keep visiting it for many, many years after that. Some other friend also, let's say, gone with them, but they don't find it very interesting or valuable. They will never go after that. So it is not really about what we experience inside ourselves. It is how valuable it is for us. So that is where clarity comes in play. The more clear we are, the more we see the value of what we are discovering inside us in relation to the sense of problem that we live in, sense of struggle or sense of suffering that we are trying to be free from. Like we are not able to somehow sense in the beginning of our spiritual, journey, that if I become peaceful, then it doesn't really matter how many problems are there in life. And if I am not peaceful, then again it doesn't matter what all I have in my life. This somehow remains as a blind spot deep, deep inside us. Once it is discovered, that it's not about experiencing anything, attaining anything, or knowing anything even. It's about myself being peaceful, joyful, comfortable with myself. Only one thing. And which is only in my hands. And I have been trying to attach this thing to everything. My thoughts are not like this today, so I'm not happy. My feelings are not like this. My states are not like this. My life is not, And then at some point, no. It is independent. It is independent. I'm independent and free to be peaceful with myself. It's in my hands entirely and not in anybody else's hands. No. So this is how that freedom happens. Clarity can help us in this much more. That's why it is possible for every one of us to be in meditation, which is nothing but being peaceful, joyful, comfortable with ourselves. For no other reason other than the natural thirst and longing we have for ourselves. It's not going to give us anything. And in one sense, it gives us everything that we are searching for. Everywhere we are searching for only this comfort. Let's say we go to a restaurant, we go to any life situation, and we buy something, we try to get some service, and we pay and we get something. But we are always looking for something more than that. That something else is discomfort, which is not found there until it is found inside us. And if it is found inside us, it is found there also. Then the whole life activities, they become like a environment where we keep experiencing the same thing there also. So this is the biggest blind spot inside us, that peace is to be found somewhere else by adjusting something else. Adjustment, yes, but not outside, but only inside. Not in adjustment of energies, but adjustment of our focus from everything to ourselves. Thank you. I think it's good. Thank you. There is no one who is not truth already, Everybody is truth already. This option nobody has, that no, I am not truth. The only difference is that are we free? Are we free to experience our truth? This is the only difference, So, to become free to experience our own truth, our own existence, probably it takes some time, sadhana journey, discussion, techniques also. But after all, it is just a change in our understanding of life and ourselves. No? Like we are living with the wrong understandings of life and ourselves. They have to be corrected. How they are corrected? Some people achieve that through living life, the hardship of life. Some people achieve that through sadhana also, no? Through satsang also. But after all, it is about correction in our understanding, not in our energies or ourselves. Our energies, even if corrected, changed in any way, they are again going to change, no? Because they are changeful. And however hard we try, we cannot change who we are. We are changelessly existing all the time. No, it's a simple truth. So what is left? The wisdom, the understanding. Only, only one thing. What we think it is versus what it is really. It makes a hell lot of a difference. Difference between just sitting and going on a journey in search of who I am. This is the difference. In one sense, contemplation is not really some kind of process. It is that when we think that I have to go on a journey, that we stop and we think where I am going and why. This is contemplation or not? In simplicity, na? A deeper thinking, a subtler thinking, a purer thinking, that it is said now that I cannot sit in meditation. I don't feel peaceful. So I have to set out on a a spiritual journey in search. But where I am going to go, what I am going to do? No, because the more blind this seeking, the longer it will take. The more conscious that this seeking, the shorter it will take or not. And if we can be very conscious about where I am going to search this truth outside of myself, this spiritual journey can end right now without going anywhere, without taking even a single step. No? Like this. This is the point. So thank you, beloveds. Very, very nice to meet you all here. I think we are going to end this meeting soon. If anybody want to say anything, you can say now. Uma, you want to talk?
Yes, Ji. Ji, it's kind of report what we lived today with you. It was very, very beautiful and very much I was totally connected in living.
Report means sharing, no?
Yes, about the guiding today. It's
Meaning you don't have a question, just trying to clarify. So accordingly I can listen, no?
Yes, Ji, this is not a question, but I want to look with you this what I noticed.
Look for what reason? What is the purpose of looking?
That
Whether it is true or not.
yes, it is. Is it something mind understanding or actual living?
Oh, now it's good. Thank you. Now, please speak.
Then I was living my existence, and then something happened. Like um something happened. I cannot say what happened. Like uh, something breaks or something, and I felt like my existence, I am in an ocean of existence, and I was not finding uh, separately my sense of existence, and yet I was existing there, but it was like an ocean, and no, before it was like a very subtle holding of myself, and that holding disappears, and it was like it is ocean, and this is it was feeling existence, and it is me also. So I want to look
Oh.
this.
So this is good actually. Um, After all, what we call ourself, our existence? No. Let us try to live right now. What is that? No? When we are living our existence, is basically we are kind of trying to define it through the eyes of the individual consciousness that we are right now in the body. No. Either we are trying to define it through that lens of individual consciousness, or we are trying to experience through that standpoint. No. But when we are experiencing it purely into itself, into that existence, I am, no, that I or that am, somehow this I am is left behind, no, because after all, I am is a notion in the mind, no, it is not in that which exists, you know. So that's why the deeper the moment we go in the true existence, the sense I am is not there, obviously, no? And yet the sense that I exist is still there, no. But not the way we used to think or we experienced before. So our depth or of experiencing our own existence is changing our knowledge of who we are also in a way, no? Like making it more clearly, more profound. No? The essential knowledge of existence is still remaining, but some part of it, what was experienced before, is not here anymore. No? Like where before it was like I am existing or I exist. More like I am existing. No? Now somehow this I am impulse or sense is not there. Like that energy which tries to say that I am existing, this is not here anymore. Pure experiencing of existing by the one who is existing is happening now. Yes, it's very good. It's very, very good. That's I think what it means, that from I am we come to am. No, from I amness we come to am-ness. No. So this is am-ness more here, not I amness. No. I is always in relation to some you, but this am is not in relation to some you or some I. It is beyond I and you. Existence with beyond I and you. No, like this. In one sense, we can look at it like this also. But it's about experiencing it deeply, not really defining it in some some way. But again, let us allow the correction to take place, because our mind capacity is also going to grow more and more now to try to define who we are here, but was experienced by us within ourselves. And yet it will not be able to succeed ever 100%. No? So let's not believe what we think about it after experiencing it. Let's only depend on the direct experience of ourselves within ourselves, no? In relation to what it is and what it is not. Because the importance of defining the truth, importance in relation to defining the truth or explaining the truth, importance of experiencing the truth is there, no? Like when we are defining the truth or explaining the truth, that time we are experiencing the truth or not. If we are not experiencing the truth that this very moment, which we are defining or explaining, then that is not a trustworthy explanation. Then that is coming from an image created in the mind only of that experience, which was real that time, but not real anymore right now. No. Now we are not in that field of being. We are in the field of mind right now. No. But if we are in the field of being and not so much in the field of mind, we can experience the truth, but we cannot talk so much. No? We cannot define so much. No? Which one is better? Depends on every one of us. It is much better to experience the truth even if we are not able to talk about it. No? Than to be able to talk and very, efficiently, describe it, but not experiencing it. Just had a glimpse of ocean, ran home, He started typing on the laptop, okay, what it was, no, versus forgot the laptop and even phone at home and just staying in front of the ocean and living and living and living and living this joy and the beauty of it. No? So it depends on all of us, no? Who we are when we are experiencing the truth and how close we are with the truth of who we are, no? Our existence also. So what you experienced, I feel, is the ocean of existence, where you felt like jumping in rather than just sitting on the shore, no? On the beach. No? So I think it's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a funny question, but I think it may work like an eye opener for somebody. That do you need to know? Do we need to know that I exist to exist, or we need to exist to know that I exist? No. Do we need to know that I exist in order to exist, or do we need to exist before knowing that I exist? No. And this is a big blind spot here, and we are just continuously missing it. No, and I'm not trying to explain things in a dramatic way. I'm living this truth with you right now. Completely, totally, we are here living this truth right now, verifying this truth right now, by living it, not by talking about it. And I'm very happy to see some of you are actually able to connect that what the hell is this? Why I'm depending on, I want to know I exist, I want to know why I need to know I exist? Don't I already exist? Then only I'm thinking about I exist, or I want to know I exist. No. So we are directly coming to the realization that I exist now, not that trying to know I exist. No. Directly living the existence that great beings have said, that live your existence and be free forever. Live in the bliss, no? Blissfully free forever. I think it's very good. Thank you all. It's a good time to end this meeting now. It was very beautiful. I feel it was a success that we met in the middle of the week, first time after a long time, I think, or probably first time ever. Thank you everyone for joining this meeting. Thank you.